Hey, what's up guys? This is Alex with GuitarForce.com. Today we're going to take a look at the song called King of the Blues by Gary Moore. This was yet another supported request by Curtis, so big thanks goes out to him for the continuous support. If you would like to support this channel, all of the links are going to be in the description box down below, and I thank each and everyone who has done so far. Also, the downloadable tabs are going to be available at GuitarForce.com for a really low price. Unfortunately, I couldn't find or make a backing track for this lesson, so we're just going to have the guitar parts only. And as far as the sound, I was using the same thing, the VST plug-in guitar rig, and I'm going to show you the picture of the presets in a little while. The tuning for this song is going to be standard, so no need to change anything. And while you're checking out the picture of the preset, I'm going to play you my low E string so you can tune up and play along with this lesson. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's go for the close-up and start with the intro. Okay, so the intro starts off like this. Okay, so here we start off with just sliding out on the lower strings, like that, and then we go into sixes. So this is the first one, this is in G sharp 7, so we have these sixes. So we start from the 6th fret on the G string, sliding into the 8th fret, and then picking the high E string on the 8th fret as well. Then we go to F sharp 7, and we're going to be using same kind of idea, using these sixes, but now 2 frets down, so from the 4th fret up to the 6th on the G string, and then picking high E on the 6th fret as well. So we have these. Then one more time, here from the 6th to the 8th fret, and then we have this is A7 chord, looks like this. So we hit it twice, and then what we do, we move the whole shape 2 frets up to the B7 chord, and we play again 2 times. Now keep in mind that this intro, we're going to be using this quite often in this song, between the sections, between the between the verses. So using the sixes and also these 2 chords, the A7 and B7, and you know, you can vary the chord positions. So you can use it right here for the A7 and B7, but also you can use just the standard regular, but kind of concentrating on the higher strings, the A7 and then going to B7 right here in these 2 positions. Or you can mix them up if you want to. You can play the A7 here and then play the B7 here. Okay, so you know, any kind of variations is all right. So after we play these 2 chords, we then have another slide on the lower strings, slide out. Then we have the next phrase which goes like this. So here we start on the B string, 17th fret, we bend up a whole step, and in this song we're going to be, Gary's over bending strings quite a lot, so he bends up to the full step and then a little bit more, almost 2 steps up, so we have, okay, this kind of gradual bend, and then we have, so we bring down the string and we pick 17th fret 2 times. So the first note is longer and the second is shorter. And then we play 14 frets on the B string, on the same string. And then we have 17 frets bent up, and we we pick the notes, bend it up, and we cut it off. So we have this. Like that. Then the next phrase Okay, so this one is a little bit faster. So starts off on the high E string. This is 9th fret. We play 2 times. Then we play 12, bend up, full step. And then another bend, full step, and then we again going to be over bending the string. So we have like that. And then we'll go into the fast lick here, which starts off with the 12th fret on the B string. I'm sorry, on the high E to 9. Then we play 9 on B. Bend on the G string 11th fret, full step. Then we play 9 on B, 9 on high E, 9 on B. Then we have pull off 12 to 9. Then we have 11 on G, 9 on B. Then we have blues scale here on the G string 12, 11, 9. 11 on D, 11 on G to 9. Back to 11. Slight pause here, and then we have kind of pre-bend half a step on the G string 11th fret. We bring it down, pull off to 9, and then play 2 times on the 11th fret of the D string. And then we have these quick pull-offs, starting with the G string 9th frets. Then we have pull off 11 to 9 on D, and then 11 to 9 on A. So I'm going to play this whole phrase, the fast one, really slow so you can see what's going on. So we have this. And then we slide out. Okay, so during verse number 1 and also during the other verses as well, we're going to be playing this typical blues thing where Gary's singing the line and then plays a phrase on the guitar. So the first phrase goes like this. So here we start off with the bend on the G string 11th fret, full step up. Then we play 9 to 11 on D. Then we continue on the G string, we play 9 to 11, bend up, full step, and then play 9th fret again. Add some vibrato and slide out. So one more time, the whole phrase. Next phrase. Here we bend the G string on the 11th fret, full step. Then we go to B, 9, high E, 9, 12 to 9. And again sliding out. Next phrase. Okay, so here we bend the 12 frets of the high E string, full step, and again we're going to be over bending it a little bit. Then we have another bend on the 12 frets of the high E string, kind of half step in between half and full. So we have, and then we go into, so it's 9 on high E, 9 on B. G string, 11th fret, bend up a full step, then play 9 on B. Back to G string, we have 11th fret, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 9. 11 on D, 11 on G to 9, and then 11 on D again. And then the last note is going to be 9th fret of the G string. After that we go into the 6s again. So same thing from the 6th fret, slide up to the 8th on the G, and then pick the 9th fret of the high E. Also, don't forget to add vibratos here. Then we do the same thing, 2 steps down, 2 frets down. One more time. And then we have the 2 chords A7 to B7. And then for the end of first verse, we have the next lick, which goes like this. So we bend B string on the 12th fret, full step up, and add some vibrato. And then we go down the blues scale, starting with the high E string 9th fret. Then we go to B 12 to 9. A blues scale here on the G string 12, 11, 9, 11 on D. And then 9 on G, and slide out. Okay, so after that we continue with the next phrase, which goes like this. So it starts off with the bend on the G string 11th fret, full step, then we go to B9, high E9, back to B9, high E9, 12, 9, add some vibrato, and then we have 9 on high E, 12 on B, 11 on G, to 9, then we have 11 on D, to A string 11th fret, 2 8th notes on the 11th fret. So one more time, slowly. And then we slide out. Alright, so verse number 2 starts off with second guitar, rhythm guitar, which is playing this kind of funky rhythm, which goes like this. So what we do is just basically playing around the C sharp minor 7 chord, concentrating on this double stop of the D and the G strings, so 9th fret, and then we have some dead strings as well. Okay, so we play 2 times the dead strings, and then we have slide from 11 to 13 on the A, and then playing same double stop on the D and the G string, but on the 11th fret. So we have, then get back to the 9th fret, and again we have the same, similar kind of idea, but without the slide. Okay, so you can incorporate the dead strings, the chugs, and also parts of the chord. So on 9th fret and the 11th fret, like that. We have the lead guitar, which is playing the typical phrases in between the lines, singing lines. So the first one goes like this. So we move down to the 5th fret, to the 5th position, and we have bends on the 5th fret of the B string. Again, bending up the full step, and then over bending it a little bit, and then bring it down to the 5th fret. Then we have, which is 6 on G, 5 on B, back to 6 on G. And then we have, so it's hammer on from 4 to 6 on the D string. Then we play 6, 4 on G. And then we go down the blues scale. So it's again on the D string, 6, 5, 4. And then we play on A, 7 to 4. So altogether, this first phrase. Then after that we go all the way up to here to the 19th position, and we have, so we bend B string on the 19th fret, we pick the note, then bend it up, and then play 21st fret on the high E string. Then slide out. Next phrase goes like this. So here we are back to the 9th position, and we have 9th fret on the B string, bend up, step and a half, then play 9 to 7, to 9 on the G string, then shift in position to the 7th position right here. We bend 7 frets, full step on the B string, then play 5, 7 to 5 on the B, to 6 on G. Pick it one more time, and then have a quick slide from 5 to 7 on the B string. So one more time, the whole phrase. And after that we go again into the sixes. Same thing. One more time. And then the two chords. After that we have the ending phrase, which goes like this. So here we have bend on the 12th frets of the high E string, and we have some dead strings with the rake. So what you want to do is you want to mute these two strings, the B and the G, and hitting them and also pressing on the 12th fret of the high E string and bend it up. So after the bend we bring it down, we play 12 to 9, and then we play 2 times 12 with a slide bend if you want to. And then the last note is going to be on the 9th fret of the high E. Sorry. And then the end of the lick. So we have quick slide into the 9th fret on the B string, 9 on high E, back to B9, then on G 11 to 9, and slide out. So one more time, the whole phrase. And we slide out. Alright, so we have a bridge section here in this song, and it starts right after the last phrase that we played during the verse, which is. So as we finish the last phrase, we are going to be using the 6 again, but this time we're going to be sliding into the 9th fret. So sliding into the 9th on the G and then picking high E on the 9th. Adding some vibrato, and we're going to be staying on this double stop for 2 bars. Then we have, again, slide out on the lower strings, and we, after that, play again the same double stop. So again, into the 9th fret on the G and high E. Then before we do this 6 for the 3rd time, we have. So here we go down to the 2nd position, and we start with the low E string going 2, 4. Then we do the same on A, 2nd fret on the D, and then we slide into the double stop. So like that. Again, staying on this double stop for 1 bar, and then we have again another 6s here. So we slide into the 7th fret on the G and then picking high E. Then we go down, and we're going to be using here another double stop, again 6, but a minor one. So we slide into the 6th fret and then picking 5 on high E. And then same shape, but we slide into the 5th fret and then picking high E on the 4th fret. So we have like that. And then we have a build up using these 4 chords kind of going up chromatically, and it starts off on the off beat, so keep that in mind. We have like that. So the chord basically here is G sharp 7 going to A7, and then so using the same shape, and then we have B flat 7 to B7. So we have, and then we go into the first solo. Alright, solo number 1, we're going to break it up into licks and phrases as well, and the first phrase goes like this. So again, we start off with the bend on the 12th fret of the high E string, full step, and then we overbend the string a little bit more again. Then we bring the string down and pick the high E on the 12th 2 times. So the first note is longer, second is shorter, and we go to the 9th fret. Then back to 12, pick the string and bend up. All together. Like that. Then the next phrase. Starting off with the 14th frets on the B string 2 times, 2 16th notes. Going to high E 12 to 14, bend up a full step. And then we have another bend on the 12th fret of the high E string. Again, bending it up a full step and then over bending a little bit more. And then we have same lick as we did previously, so going 12 to 9 on the high E. Then we have 2 small bends here on the 12th fret. And then play 9 frets of the high E, add some vibrato, slide out. So all together, the second phrase. Next phrase. So here we have quick slides into the 9th frets of the B string. Then we have 9 on high E, 9 B, G string 11, 9, back to 11, and bend it up a full step and then over bending the string a little bit more again. And then we have 9 on G, then we have a pull off 11 to 9 onto the 11th fret of the D string. So, next phrase. So we have bends on the B string 12 frets, full step, adding some vibrato, and then we have. So going down the blues scale, starting off with the high E string 9th fret, then onto the B 12 to 9, G 12, 11, 9, 11, bend up a full step, 9 frets, and then we have. So 11 on D string, short one, going to 11 on A, adding some vibrato. So the last phrase again one more time. Then after that, the next phrase goes like this. So we move down to the 4th position on the low E string. We slide into the 4th fret, picking it 2 times. Then we have 7. Then we go onto the A string. We have 4, 7, 2 times. So all together. Then we have on D 4 to 6 to 7 on A. One more time. Next phrase. Okay, so here we're sliding on the G string into around 11th fret. Then we play high E9, B9, 12 frets on the B string, bend up, full step, and then again over bending the string. Sorry. And then again, kind of similar idea that we did previously on the high E, but this time we do it on the B string. So we have 12 to 9, and then 2 times 12, 9 on B string. So all together. Next phrase. G string 11 frets, bend up a full step. Then we go B string 9, high E 9, 12, 9. Add some vibrato, and then we go. So we have some series of bends here, but before the bend we have 2 16th notes on the high E string 9th fret, and then we go into the bends on the 12th frets of the high E string, full step up, then we do second bend, third, and then fourth one, full step, and then again we overbend it. And again, same lick, 12, 9, 12, 12, 9 on the high E string. So one more time. And then after that we have, so we stay on these notes for the whole bar, and then on the fourth beat, 4 and we have this lick, which again starts off with the high E string 9th fret, 2/16 notes, and then we bend the high E on the 12th fret, but it's going to be a quick bend up 2 steps and bring it down. So you bend it up, bring it down, and then bend again, like that. And as you bend it up second time, you cut it off, like that. Then we have again slide out on the lower strings, and then we have, so here we slide into the 9th frets of the B string, then play 9 on high E, 9 on B, and then 12 on B with the bend full step up. And then we go into this quick lick. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to play it slower, very slow, so you can actually see what's going on, and then we're going to explain what's going on. So it goes like this. Okay, so it goes like this. High E 9, B 12 to 9, G string 11th fret, bend up a full step. Then we go 9 on B, 9 on high E, 12 on B, back to high E string 9, B 9. Then we play 11 to 9 on high E, 12 on B, 9 on high E, 12 to 9 on B, bend on the G string 11th fret, full step. Then we play 9, 12, 9 on B, 11 on G, 9 on B, slight bend on the G string 11th fret, bring it down, pull off to 9, back to 11, 11 on the D string, and then we have 9 to 11 on G string. Again, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 9, and then the last note is going to be on the 11th fret of the D string, slide out. Alright, so it's quite fast lick, and also there is a lot, to play as the notes. So what I suggest you do is just learn the pattern first of all, slowly, and then of course you want to try to speed it up. So one more time, the whole lick, this fast one, slowly goes like this. Alright, so here's the whole solo, slowly, all of the licks together. Alright guys, so that was it for this lesson. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, please hit the thumbs up button. Also comment, share, subscribe if you're new to my channel. Don't forget to visit GuitarForce.com for more guitar lessons. In the meantime, I'll see you again. Take it easy, and as always, let the force be with you.